Hello, everybody. Today is Monday, the 18th. We are halfway done with the 30-day challenge, so congratulations if you made it this far. I'm going to tell you all right now, I'm going to start going faster. So we spent the first 2 weeks setting up GoHighLevel, messing around with CloseBot, looking at offers and niches. So we kind of got like all the framework for starting an agency and getting your agency started within the first 2 weeks. So now in the last 2 weeks, I'm going to start going a lot faster so that people who are more advanced and are going to be able to get more out of this course than in the first couple weeks. Okay. Hello, James. Morning. Morning, everybody. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get started today. Okay. Can you see my screen, everybody? Okay. So today, day 15. So I'm going to get rid of this. I tried to do this morning. It didn't work. So today, like I said, we spent the first couple weeks getting our site, thinking about what we want to do, coming up with a domain name, making a logo, all that stuff. This week, we're going to create marketing material for our website so we can advertise, so we can start going into groups and telling people about us, and so we can start creating demo bots. So I'm going to give you guys 2 websites of mine, and we're going to move them into Agent Chatter. We're going to redo them for real estate. And so you'll see how I do it. And then I'm going to copy those websites and give them to everyone in this challenge. And hopefully you can use them, redo them like we're going to do today for your own product. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys 2 websites starting today. Okay. So the first website looks like this. Okay. This is a 1-pager. I made a new website this weekend. So I'm going to give everybody 2 of my websites. This is one of them. It's very simple. I call this the 1-pager. All you can do on this is schedule. You can obviously put your chat widget down here, but this is a very simple website. It has a live demo, right? So we'll hook that up later. I'll show you how to we're going to make real estate demos instead of the demos that I have in here. Okay. And all you can do with this website is really schedule a call. There are a few other pages, like a thank you page. There's a privacy page and a terms of service page. Okay. Secondly, we're going to work on this website. It's a very simple video sales letter website. I'll show you guys how to use ChatGPT to write the video, and then some software so you can read the video, read the text as you're doing the video. And then we'll use Loom. Can you all mute? I don't know, someone, I heard a little noise. Please, thank you. And then we will use Loom to store the video. It's a great new tool that I'm using. It's not new, but I'm using it. You can use YouTube too. We'll figure out a few ways to do it. There's a very simple type of website where essentially it's a video of me talking about my product, some stock art, some text. If you had some testimonials, that'd be great. Some frequently asked questions. And all you can do with this one is they watch a case study. So, and this is an opt-in case study form. So if they do this, I get their name and email address, and then we're going to make a pipeline where these people go into your opportunities pipeline from just a VSL sales letter. Okay. And then once they watch a case study, looks like this. Very simple. It's just a video that I made using a spreadsheet. I'm using a slides template. I'm not going to give you guys that. You have to make your own. But essentially, they watch the video, then they book the strategy session. I already have their name and email, right? So I can nurture them if they don't follow through with this. So this allows them to schedule a strategy call. So we're going to make these 2 websites starting right now. Any questions? Thoughts, comments, concerns before we get started? Okay, cool. All right, so how do we do this? So I'm also going to show you some just GoHighLevel techniques. If you're newish to GoHighLevel and you want to do more advanced, like development, marketing type website stuff, that's what we're going to do today, okay? So I have this website here in my Rosenfeld Marketing website. I'm going to copy this website, and I'm going to put it in our new Agent Chatter GoHighLevel account. And then once I finish that, I'm going to give that copy to you all, okay? So we're going to do this. Copy website. I can just do this. I'm going to do share. I'll copy the link. I'm going to go to Agent Chatter. Looks like this. Let's see, by the way, so this is the same website for a different URL for Spark Charge. So I just changed the headline for getting EV generator appointments and more. And I know this works because I've gotten some business through this, either by them just scheduling a call or taking a demo. Okay. I'm going to mute my video. I'm going to turn my video off real quick. Save some memory here. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so now that I copied the URL, I shared this link here of the website I want to copy. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hit paste. I'm going to add the funnel. One pager is fine. I'll just call it one pager and just get rid of the copy. So locations, I can put it in 3 sub-locations. I only have 1 in this account. I'm going to clone the funnel. And this is how you guys will do it too. Takes a couple seconds. Almost, huh?
Hey, Josh, sorry to interrupt. You have a Fathom start.
Yeah, I know. I'm not using Fathom.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm recording to the cloud. I don't know why I'm not using Fathom. It just seems so. It's like I don't know. Everyone was using Fathom at the same time, so I felt like overkill. But I'm gonna put this video up. I'll also do Fathom.
Just want to let you know in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I know. I know. I messed up last time. All right, so this should be good to go. So refresh this one more time. It should stop spinning. Come on, go high level. Okay, cool. Gonna click on this. So all the pages, I'm gonna get rid of a couple pages. Don't need this. What happened? There we go. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. Okay, so there's all the pages you guys need. All right, cool. All right, let's get started. Okay, cool. So you added the page. I made this really simple. This is a really simple page to update. Okay, so we're going to use ChatGPT. I'm going to use ChatGPT to help me here. Okay, I'm going to go over here, make this that big. I'll open up ChatGPT. 1 second. You can use whatever chat engine you like. Use this one. Okay. All right. So obviously this is slightly different here in that this is for a website called Agent Chatter. This is set up for Rosenfeld marketing. So we obviously want to, there's not too much to update, which is nice. So I'm going to go through this real quick. I'm just going to update everywhere it says Rosenfeld marketing. I could have replaced it with a custom variable. We'll do that with the next site, but I wanted you to see how to do this really quickly manually. Okay. So this isn't necessarily how to make websites and GoHighLevel, but if you have this page, you'll see how it's made. Okay, so really simple. So on the very top, I've got a header with 2 buttons, the live demo button and the agency name button. So obviously we want to change this over here to your agency name, right? So this would be Agent Chatter. Okay. And then I'm going to change the URL. Oh, it's a typo anyway. Agentchatter.net. Even though they're on that page, I'm going to save that. It's a global header, which means that when I change it here, this is a header, so it would change it everywhere this header is included. Said okay. Something else you're going to need to do is you're going to need to update the SEO information. Okay. So Agent Chatter is the name of my site. The description is we provide conversational AI solutions for the real estate industry. Cool. The author, me, put your name there, obviously. Social image, it's going to use a graphic. If you don't have one, it'll just don't use it. Links and tags, boom, boom. So this is more advanced. This is kind of new. This more robust metadata tool. So I'm going to just update the SEO, save that. We're going to keep going down this list here. Okay. So live demo button. What that does is this opens a pop-up, which is here. And there's just all there is a form in the pop-up. I'll show you that. We'll have to copy the forms too. Okay. All right. So now we want to create a new headline for our Agent Chatter business. So I'm just going to copy this headline. going to go over to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, now my ChatGPT, by the way, you guys might want to do this too. I have my ChatGPT set up in a way where let's see, data control. Where's that one? Where you no, it's not there. I have my ChatGPT set up with a little bit about me and a little bit about how I want it to respond every time. So rather than typing in act as if you are whatever to get the bot to get ChatGPT to prompt you back how you'd like. Let me make sure no one's trying to get in this Zoom group. Hold on one sec. Sorry. Sorry. I want to turn off. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to make it so anyone can come in without knocking. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, so I pre-program all my chat GPTs to act as if it's an expert online marketer, because most of the times I want it to act like a marketer, a programmer, or a salesperson. I like everything to be short and concise, etc. So if you're using ChatGPT, you can kind of pre-program some of that stuff, which is nice. So I'm going to start here. So we wanted to get a new headline. So let's start this conversation. We're going to do a long conversation string all in once in ChatGPT. So let's see what happens. Actually, I go to ChatGPT 3.4. No, I'm going to do 3.5. It does more messages. It's faster. Okay. So I'm going to say, I need help to craft content for my new website called Agent Chatter. AgentChatter.net. We offer conversational AI solutions for the real estate industry. Just see if that's enough. Real estate industry. We specialize in chatbots for listing and buying, for listing and buyers agents. Both sides of the equation. If you guys are into real estate, you know that who got really shafted today? The buyers agents. Also, the commission's gone. So the real estate's going to be an interesting industry. But anyway, I want to let ChatGPT know what I'm about to ask it. I'm not going to hit return yet because I want to ask a question because it'll just start responding. Say, I need help to craft content for my new website called Agent Chatter. Okay, we're starting to do. Okay, let's start by rewriting this headline. And I'll do this, and I'm literally pasting in this thing here. Let's see what it does. Nice. I mean, is it perfect? Maybe not. I can do it again and again and again and again. But that works for now. We want to get through this as fast as we can today. All right, so that's a decent new headline. I'm going to go and I'm going to paste in the new headline. And it's using emojis because the other one was using emojis, but I'll tweak it a bit. Empower your real estate business with AI-powered appointments. And I'm going to get rid of that. An exclamation point. I don't think realtors need that. Okay, that's interesting. All right, now I'd like you all to rewrite the text, please, or else we're all going to be having duplicate content. So I'm going to say, okay, now rewrite this. This, colon, duh. Look at that. It's a joke. Boom, boom, boom. Unlock leads effortlessly. All right, so awesome. Okay, I'm going to save that. Already, we've got some amazing copy. Unreal. Unbelievable. I'm sorry. I'm always blown away by ChatGPT myself. That's good. That's good, decent copy. First try, okay? Now, all you got to do is we're going to update these graphics. We're going to update this text. We're going to do a calendar, and this site's going to be all finished up, okay? So now we want to replace some graphics here. Let me show you where I got these graphics. It's called undraw.co, I believe. Yeah, so let me paste this into the notes. Let's see, undraw.co. Okay, so this is a cool little site where you can find all these cool graphics. And let's say you want to maybe use a different color scheme. Okay, so I'm going to pick a color scheme up here. Let's do like maybe this green here. There's the hex code. The hex code's the color. I'm going to grab that hex code real quick. Here's a tip. I'm going to go back to GoHighLevel. I'm going to click this button here. And real quick, I'm going to change the color by adding a custom color because I want to make sure I save this. Cool. So I'm going to add the color, and now we've got this light green here. Is it the perfect color? Maybe not, but it is different. Okay. So now we need to find 4 graphics here, and you could use bike graphics if you want, folks. But you might want to change it to the green. So I want to try to find this one here. So this looks like some sort of chat. So if we type in chat, cool, chatbot. Let the AI answer for you. All right, there's some neat ones down here. This will work. Here, I'll just try this real quick. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to download the PNG. I'll download the SVG. That's just a different file format. I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to change one graph. I'm going to change one graphic so you guys can see it because I want to get this done today, this one site, okay? So you go over here. I just downloaded that one graphic. How you organize your graphics on your hard drive is up to you. I'm going to upload the file. And it's here. I'm sorting by added, so it's always at the top. Occasionally, okay, good. I'm just going to double click on this and boom, it's changed. Now it's the green. Let's do this. So qualify, let's say leads. Let's see what this looks like. So this is qualifying the leads. I don't know if these are the best graphics, but they work. Download SVG and notice it's staying the same color. So these are all going to be, the color is going to work great. I'm going to go here, click this, upload, graphic 2. This one, book an appointment. So let's see, appointment. That's cool. Okay, upload that file. They're going to book the appointment and they're going to close the deal. Let's see. So handshake, what's that? Handshake, maybe? Yeah, it was. It's a slightly different one. Business deal. Download the graphics, upload the graphic. Okay. There it is. Okay. Now we've got new graphics. Now, yes, these are not the exact same height. So you're going to see a little discrepancy here with the horizontal alignment. The solution to that, I'm not going to do it right now, but the solution is to paste these graphics into the same size square in Canva and then save those out. So all of these images are the exact same size. Okay. So that is how this site looked previously with the other graphics as I edited them a little bit. I'm not going to do that now for time's sake. All right. So now I don't mind if you guys use these headlines. Really, you can change it, but let's try to tweak these a little bit here. Go back to chat. Okay, now rewrite this. Oh, and it's like doing the same length. Look at that. Amazing. This is just not have all that duplicate content. Cool. All right, automatic nurturing qualify. Rewrite this. Okay. 24/7 lead nurture. Beauty. And again, please do this so that we don't have duplicate content all over the internet. Look at that. Look at that. Oops, let's see. Okay, so right, this one. Almost done with this site. Look at that. Woohoo. That's amazing. Honestly, that is just unreal. All right. This last one here, rewrite this. Unreal. A lot of exclamation points, but that's okay. I'm going to get rid of one. Okay, great. So we rewrote those. Okay, check availability in your areas. Okay. Let's change this down here a little bit. Act fast. Availability is limited. Let's see how it rewrites that. Rewrite this. Hurry, limit availability. Act now. Works for me. Okay. Hurry, limit availability. Act now. Lots of exclamation points. Okay, finally, we need to update the down here. The copyright, again, if you don't do this, if you don't go and look through all this stuff, you can do find and replace. I could have made a different template that has custom variables, but I'm not doing that. So please take the time to go through and edit all of these here. Now at the bottom here, I'm going to leave this little blurb here. What it says is this site is not part of Google, Facebook, or TikTok, etc. It's not endorsed by any of them. The reason I put this here is just in case I run ads to this page. It's always nice to let Facebook or those guys know to have this little disclaimer on the bottom. Sometimes it helps with getting ad approval. I'm going to keep it on here. You can erase it if you want. Then we have privacy and terms. We'll go to those 2 pages in a second. Then we're going to do the calendars, and that's probably how far we'll get today. And then tomorrow we'll work on the demo connections to CloseBot, and then we'll do the next website. Okay, cool. So I'm going to save this. And I know for a fact that it doesn't have the calendar, so we got to do that. So let's keep going down this list. So now I'm going to go to Agent Chatter, and I'm going to go to calendars. We have one calendar. It's this discovery call calendar. So we're going to pop that right in there. Okay. We did make a calendar. I'm going to click on this. So click my calendar. I'm going to go to discovery call. Boom. Okay. So the redirect action is the calendar builder, but I wanted to go to the next step, which is the thank you. That'll go to the next step in the funnel. We're building a funnel here. I'm going to save that. Okay. This is pretty much done, this page here. So other than the demo, so I'm going to do publish, and it's going to ask what domain. I'll put it on my agentchatter.net. Okay. Now, when you go to agentchatter.net, you're not going to see that page. You're going to see this. Why? Because I have this page that we made last week. I think loading is the default page for this sub count. So we're going to change that up. All you got to do is go to settings here at the bottom. You just go to settings, domains, and then you just need to do the .NET version. You don't need to do the www. I don't think. We'll try it. So you do this. You click edit, and then see how it's mapping to this test home. I want it going to one pager home. Okay, hit save. Then just double check. Takes a second. Okay, cool. Now check www. Yeah, you can't. That gets forwarded to the non-www. Disregard this dash. This one I was messing around with different domains last week when I had the issue with GoHighLevel. Okay, cool. So now if I go to agentchatter.net and hit refresh, boom, what do you see? So now I've got my new Agent Chatter website to empower real estate business with AI-powered appointments. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Okay, cool. All right, so now we want to finish up this site with a couple pages down here. So we got our privacy page. Oh, make sure that's correct. Okay. All right, so the links down here, privacy is going to, let's see. I'm going to break these links. Okay, so it's going to privacy policy. So I just want to make sure that I'm going to go to my setting or go to my sites, go to my funnel. Privacy. I'm going to look at the settings for this privacy page, privacy. Okay, so I just renamed it. No problem. I'm just going to click up here. I'm going to call it privacy-policy. Let me just make sure the terms are correct. So when I forward to that, it'll work. Okay, so if I hit terms, click this icon here. Let's do terms. It was all renamed because it was coming from Rosenfeld Marketing, which has tons of websites and funnels. So, okay, cool. Success. Let's rename this to success. And this success step is another way that I help generate traffic for myself. And I'll show you this. It's a little cool thing I do. So there's a thank you page, which we don't need. Actually, no, we can do this. Okay, this will be thank you. I have a thank you page and a success page, and you'll see why in a second. Okay. Okay. So now we go to our home page. Let's just rewrite this real quick. Don't like that long URL. Home. Double check my settings for this web page, for this funnel. We'll click settings. The path is one pager. That's fine. Agent chatter, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to turn on the chat widget just yet, but I will in a second. Actually, let's turn on the chat widget. I'm going to turn on the chat widget. So that means the live chat should pop up in the corner. I'm going to save that. We're going to have to edit the chat widget a bit. Let's do that. So I'm going to go over to chat widget. And we want to make sure the chat type is at live chat. So this looks like this looks good because I think I already did this. Cool. So I'll go back to my funnel. And I want to make sure that the links to the privacy and the terms work. I'm going to edit this page. Go down here and click this privacy link. Break it. Okay, so I want it to be, that should work now. Privacy. I like doing it in a new window so I don't leave. And then terms should be right now. Yep, terms, / terms. Cool. I'll save that. I'll publish that. And now when I refresh privacy policy, okay, cool. So now we need to refresh this page. We need to rewrite this page real quick. So let's do that. And then let's maybe find a faster way to do it. So I'm going to go to that page. Let's see, which page is that? That is the terms. I'm going to go to, or let's do the privacy policy. I'm going to go to the privacy policy. Here's a little trick. I'm going to see if this works. Okay. Yeah, everything's in its own little chunk, so you're gonna have to do this one by one. Sorry about that. Okay, so privacy policy, no problem. Just I capitalize Rosenfeld marketing. So just go agent chatter .net, and obviously your business name. This course is not about getting an LLC or a DBA. So just make sure that this is legal and legit because this is the only legalese we're going to be dealing with here. Okay, I'm gonna go through and change it all in here where it says Rosenfeld marketing. This looks like it's a link somewhere, which I don't want. I want to do agent. I'm just going to copy agent chatter. Oh, I see why I did that. It thinks it's a domain. Okay. Oops, I don't want that. Okay. All right, folks. All right, let me erase that. I think it's a link. Okay, agentchatter.net. It's not in here too much. Whenever it's capitalized, please replace. Oops, you gotta. You know what? Let me do this. I'm going to get rid of .net. That's going to make it not do that. Okay, agent chatter. Roosevelt marketing. Agent chatter. Agent chatter. Agent chatter. Agent chatter. And actually, I'm going to do something here to help you guys out. Okay, watch this. So rather than me going through and doing this all the time, we're going to make a custom variable. Let me save this. I'm going to go to, the SEO metadata on here has a social image that I want to get rid of. I'll get back to this page in a second. All right, so I'm going to go back to my main account, not my main account, but my sub account. And I want to add in a couple things here to make this a little easier. And then when you set this up, it'll be much easier. Okay. So I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to add a custom value. Might already be in here. No, there's no custom value. So I'm going to add a custom value. We're going to call it company name. And the value here is going to be agent chatter, like that. I'm going to create it. Okay. Now, when I make a copy of this website for everybody, all you have to do is change this one custom variable because I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go back to, what page is that? Oh yeah, I'm going to go back to my page. We're on the privacy page. This will be much easier. And you'll see it, a cool technique. Okay. So I'm going to do is, since we have that custom variable, I'm going to go through and rather than agent chatter, I'm going to paste in this custom variable. See, I'm going to even bold it. So it's a little easier. Okay. And then I'm going to change the color of bold to match this color, which is, oops, sorry. I'm going to change the bold color to match that color. Okay, cool. All right. So now, instead of that, I'm going to go wherever it says agent chatter or rosenfeld.net, I'm going to paste in this custom variable. And you will see that it will work fantastic. Custom variable. Now, you won't have to do this now because I'm doing this right now for you. Okay, so you won't have to do this. All you'll have to do is change the custom variable. You can capitalize it if you want. All caps, doesn't matter. Okay. Boom. Does custom value should present another. Here under links. This is general boilerplate kind of stuff. You can totally change it up if you want here, and you won't have to do this again because I'm doing it all right now for you. All right, cool. So the only other thing is this email address, which I'm going to contact us anytime. I would highly recommend you put an email address in here like support. This is not real, so I don't mind, but support@agentchatter.net. You link to it. Let's make a anchor tag. Cool. All right, so here needs a custom variable. Here needs a custom variable. Here needs a custom variable. Okay. And then I'll also even make another. I'll make this easy. I'll do this. I'll make another custom variable for you guys. So settings, custom values. I'll do a new one. We'll call this support link. The value is that support@agentchatter.net. So again, make sure you change the custom variables in here. There's only 2 for now. Okay. So now if I go back to my site and this privacy page, oops, I need to get the custom variable. Darn it, see. Okay, so I need the custom variable. Settings, custom values. I want to copy this here, support link. Okay, cool. Here's the website. Okay, cool. So now what we can do is here, this can just be that custom value. And then you want to link the custom value. So select it, do the link, paste that in here. Same thing here. Please contact us at custom value. Link it to the custom value. Okay. Check, make sure I don't see Rosenfeld marketing anywhere. Awesome. Oh, up here. Duh. Okay, cool. So now what we want to do is I also want to make it easy for you all to deal with the logo. So let's do this. Now, remember we worked on a logo in Canva. I'm gonna go back to Canva. I think I might have done that with this one. Sorry, one sec, freaks, folks. Agent chatter here. Yeah. What happened to my agent chatter logo? Sorry, one second here. Well, if I can't do it, I'll just read it real quick. I swear to God, I did it over here somewhere. All right, I'm gonna redo it. Okay, cool. Whatever. So logo, nothing here. So I'm gonna do let's see, 2 lines. Let's see, we'll do 1 line. I'm gonna make this small. I'm gonna resize. I want this box here to be like a rectangle. So let's do custom size. We'll do like, I don't know, 500 by 200 is fine. And I'm going to click that and I'm gonna do continue. And it's going to say, I'm going to resize this design. That's fine. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to do some text here and I'll just make a new logo real quick. No problem. No problem. Let's see. We'll do, let's see, this is fine. I'll do this. I'll just do text and I'm gonna get rid of this. We're going to need two copies of a logo. So I'm going to do agent, and I'll copy this over here and I'll make this bold. Oops. Oop, that is bold. I'll make this one non-bold. Call this chatter. I want to blow them up real quick. I'm going to group these. I'm going to make them bigger, big as I can. Okay, so obviously this is too tall, so I'm going to resize this again. It's way too tall. Let's see. I want to do a custom size 500 by like 50. Oops. Let's do like 500 by 50. Let's see what that does. I want to resize this design. Perfect. Okay, great. That's fine. So I'm going to send this over here. And oops, I'm going to, oops, what just happened? I'm going to ungroup this. I'm going to move this, darn it. I'm going to move this back over a bit. I'm going to make this smaller so there's room. Grab these things and I'll make it bigger. Okay, that's fine. Hey, watch. So we need two versions of a logo usually. Usually you need a black and white and a white and black. So I'm going to copy this logo. I'm going to make this background up here. I'm going to go black. And I'll make this white. Okay. And the reason we're doing this is because this logo up here is white on dark, but you might need dark on light as well. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. So now I want to export both of these titles. I'm going to export this title. I'm going to export both of them. So I do share. I'm going to do download, and I want a transparent background. So I'll get just the black text, just the white text. That's what we want. Download all pages, download. Boom. Okay, I'm going to just load them up real quick. So they're here. Okay, so they're here. So now let's call this logo dark, logo black, and you'll do the same thing with every client, every agency you make. Logo white. Okay. Now I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go back to media. I'm saving you guys a step. I'm going to make this a custom variable rather than demanding do it. So I'm going to go to media. I'm going to open the media library. I'm going to upload both of these logos I just made. Okay. Logo black, logo white, open. Now I know that I want the white logo for purposes of what we're doing now. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to right click on do get link. I'm going to go back to my custom values. I'm going to make a new custom value. We'll call it logo white. Enter the value. While we're here, I'm going to make a logo black, which was here. So I'm going to get the link for the black logo. Okay. I'm going to do new custom value, logo black. This is an advanced, not advanced, but I mean, this is a more advanced way to do it than just manually pasting graphics, which you can do. Okay. Now I know that I need the white logo. So I'm going to click here, copy this custom value. I'll go back to my, let me close some of these windows up here. Okay. I'm going to go, so I'm on my privacy page, and up here is where this image is. Remember, I just saved the custom variable for the white logo. I'm going to paste it in here. See what that does. It comes through as a broken image. Let's save that. Let me look at this real quick in a preview and see why. Maybe it shouldn't do that. Okay, so it did it. It's a little tiny, but that's okay. So what you can do is just increase the width to like maybe 400. Save that. And I'll bet you it looks a little bigger. Yep. Okay, cool. Not super sexy, but that is the logo, right? So Asian chatter, Asian chatter. So this entire page has been completely rewritten. Now down here, I have this. I'm going to erase this. So this is my guarantee for my VSL. I don't want this on this page. I don't want you guys to have it either. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to erase this. So at the bottom of the privacy policy, I'm just going to erase this entire section here. And don't forget agent chatter. Always change, always look to see, make sure you update it. Agent chatter. So this is privacy policy. Let's make sure it's going the right place. See, double check all your links. I like to use the / privacy policy because that works nicely. Terms, / terms. So when I say share this with you folks, it'll work nicely. I'm going to save this and I'm going to publish it. Awesome. Now we have one more page to do. I know that I'm going to want this image up here. I don't know why it says broken image because it isn't. But I'm going to click this in here because I know I need it for the next page. I'm going to copy this. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the terms page. We're going to do the same thing with terms. The two-step process. I'm going to set up the custom variable and the custom graphics, so you can just do it in the custom variables part. Was happened here? That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. All right, so what happened? For some reason, this terms and conditions didn't go over, so let's do this. I know for a fact that in my VSL, I have, that's also in here. Did I put the VSL one in here yet? No. Okay. So I'm going to copy over the VSL funnel from my Rosenfeld marketing that I said I was going to also give everybody, because that has the terms in there. So I'm going to do this real quick. Oh, wow. We're almost done for the day. Okay. All right. So let's see here. What's what I'm doing? So I'm going to, give me one sec, please. All right. So I'm going to go to that web page, which is here. Let's find out where that went wrong. Huh. So it's blank. Okay, no problem. So, all right, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to share this VSL funnel into Agent Chatter, and I'm going to grab a finished terms and conditions page. So here's one way to handle something like this, okay? So I'm going to open up this VSL page I'm going to share with you, which is that second website. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to share this. I'm going to put it into Agent Chatter website. So I want to grab a page out of it. So this is something you can do if you have a lot of web pages you've made and funnels and whatnot. You want to grab something from one and put it in the other. Here's how you do it. I just want the terms because I've been moving them all around. So it should be very similar. Cool. All right. So there's like 11 steps in here. So this will take a second to load. Let's just kind of recap what we've got going on for today. Okay. So I go to agentchatter.net. We have successfully imported a page, rewritten the text using ChatGPT, remade the graphics with a new color scheme using undraw.co, which I put in the notes, which I'll share with you at the end of the class. Here, let me share these notes with y'all now. Okay, so we're doing the one pager today. I'm going to share these notes with you. Okay, so let me paste it in the chat. Okay, so these are the notes for today. Okay, so I'll share this page with you tomorrow when we finish it, okay? So we made a calendar. We added the calendar. We edited all the text. We edited the privacy. We're just about to do the terms. We'll get the form in tomorrow. We did some custom variables to make it a little bit easier to deal with the privacy policy. So when you do it, you're only going to have to change the custom values. Okay, you don't have to go through and do what I just did, although that is not right. Okay, so there's a bug here. How does your company name use personal information? So I want to go to close some of these windows. Okay. I'm going to go back to sites. I want to open up, run the one pager. There was something wrong on the privacy page. I want to edit that real quick. Looks like we're missing. Here we go. Now, one thing I'll tell you is these are all capitalized and the custom value is not capitalized, so it'll look a little strange. So I'm just going to do this here so I know it'll look better. But actually, if I do that, you folks may not notice. So let me do this. Okay. 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 And then we want to get rid of the social image. Update SEO metadata. Make sure, yeah, on every page, make sure the metadata is right. So this is the privacy page. You want to go through and do content, privacy policy, agent. Actually, I think I can do this. Privacy policy, custom value. And then the description, we help, ... You can finish that yourself, okay? Keywords, that's fine. Privacy, author, put your name in. I'm gonna take my name out and put your name in. Okay, cool. Update the SEO metadata, save this. Okay. I'll publish this. Okay. All right. Okay. So now let's get that terms page in here from the VSL that I just pasted in here. Chop, chop. Okay. So now here's this funnel, which we're going to work on later. So there is a terms of service in here, right? So we're going to just copy this one. So what you do is we go to the one pager site, which I'm working on. I've got this terms here. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll delete that. Okay. We're going to add a new step, call it terms. Path can be terms. Now it's going to ask if I want to use an existing page. I'm going to say yes. From a funnel, remember we uploaded this VSL funnel. I know there's a funnel step called terms. I'm going to import the terms. And wham, bam. We're all set. Now we need to do what? We need to go through and edit this. So let me get two windows going here. Okay, so we need to have the custom variables, which is again in settings. Okay. Cool. So now we're in our terms of service. So everywhere it says Rosenfeld Marketing, I need to put in company name. So Rosenfeld Marketing. This is a little longer. If you're doing a DBS, now I'm gonna get rid of this DBA thing here. Just make sure you always want to read this here, right? Okay, our limited license to you. So in this one, it says the website is owned and operated by company name. So this would say Agent Chatter. I don't use in this terms. It just says company over and over again until you get all the way down here, right? So this is where we want to put in that new support link here. And then you want to link it. Actually, I think I do mail to. Yeah. Mail to. So that's going to open up the mailer. I'm going to put that in the other one too. Copy this. I'm going to save that. I'm going to do it again here. Copy that. Get rid of this. Paste that in there. This is also linked. Mail to. Custom value. And real quick, let me just change that on the privacy page. Oops, cancel. Make sure you're safe. Get rid of, oh yeah, got to go through this. So terms of service, I'm just going to paste in this company name, custom value, so you don't have to do this. Okay, we help, and fill in the blank here. I'm going to get rid of my name, and I'm going to get rid of the image. Not required. None of this is really required. Okay. I'm also going to get rid of this. Yes, I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to get rid of this. And again, don't forget to change the copyright. Agentchatter.net. Let's save that. Okay. I'll publish this. And then I need to tweak something on the privacy page real quick. So I'm going to go back to privacy. Oh, we already did a logo too on that page. I'll fix that in a second. But I just want to make sure that I have the right URL in for the email links. So I know that I'm going to want the white logo here. So I'm going to just copy this. Come on, GoHighLevel. All right, so let's see if we can do two things at once here. So over here, I'm going to in the terms page, God, this is so slow. Let's try if we can open it here. Okay, so I'm gonna open up the privacy. I'm gonna open up terms over here, and I want to change the logo. So up here, I'm just gonna paste in this link, right? So I'm just at both pages open. So it's that custom value that we got from our media. I'm gonna paste it over here, and I know that I want to make it a little bit bigger so that it looks a little better. Okay, cool. All right, so now our terms, everything kind of matches. And I did want to go to privacy policy to these links here. Click these. Let's see. Click this and just do mail to. My bad. Mail to. Mail to. And then save that. There's another link down here. Don't forget that one. Mail to. Okay. Save. Publish. Make sure this is published. Okay. Okay, now if we go back, we should have every page done except for a couple. The thank you page and success page will do when we finish up our demos. Okay. All right. So now finish up today. Agentchatter.net. Cool. So I've got this thing here. If I want to schedule a call, it just zooms down here. We'll test this out tomorrow. See if this thing works. Hi. I don't know if I set this up. Hello. Okay. See if that works. Okay, cool. So privacy. Bam. Terms. Bam. Okay, now we're legal. Legal enough. Again, I'm not a lawyer. Okay, cool. Everything's fixed. Down there. So we got that. We got that. Cool. Awesome. All right. So that is about as far as we're going to be able to get today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. All right. So that is the lesson for today of setting up our marketing materials. Now that we have our agency and an offer and we're doing real estate and whatnot, we want to come up with a website. So I'm giving you one website today. Hopefully we'll have time to do that second VSL website. So I gave you this one-pager website. We duplicated the site. So what's nice about this site is that there's some reasons. There's a couple reasons that I kind of like this one-pager, and I'll tell you why. Okay. So the reason is because it is anonymous. I don't have my face on here. I don't have to make a video on here. And it's pretty much all demo based. So the exciting thing about this is that they'll be able to do demos of your AI, conversational AI in action with some sample bots that we're going to create for real estate. We already have one. We'll make another one. So that's what we'll demo here. Okay. So that's it. It's anonymous and it's demo focused and it's simple. It's a one-pager. The one we're going to do next, which will be the video sales letter, or we'll do that like maybe Wednesday or Thursday. That one you got to get on camera. Okay. So that is why I like this page. It's really easy. You guys can get this up in one day and it does work in terms of people looking at it and understanding what you do, scheduling a call with you, making sure it's legal with the privacy policy, terms and conditions, etc. So with that, are there any questions? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Wait, was I not sharing my screen that whole time?
No, you were, Josh, but just a few minutes ago, maybe a minute ago.
Oh, good. Okay, go. All right. So, oh, yeah, you're right. Because I'm showing. Okay, cool. So, real quick, sorry, I didn't mean to turn off that fast. So, I was just showing you all real quick. We're doing this one pager because it's anonymous and it's demo focused, meaning you don't have to be on camera and they just look at your demos and that should do most of the selling for you. And it's really to schedule a discovery call. And I gave you guys the link to this undraw to get some cool graphics for yourself. Are there any questions regarding this session today, which is obviously not finished? We'll have to finish tomorrow. Are there any questions?
I have a question, Josh.
Yes, sir. What's up?
privacy policies and terms and conditions, is there any place that you recommend to look into it? Like I have one, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it's that great.
There's a ton of places, right? So let's find it together. So if I did, I want like, help me write terms of service. I'm just searching Google for it, but I do remember, yeah, so there's, look at all these. So Termly,
You're not sure.
free terms of service, Rocket Lawyer is a good one. I've used Rocket Lawyer myself. Forms Law, there's a ton of them here to generate your own terms of service. And if I'd prefer you to do this, frankly, because then you could make sure that it works for your business. I copied mine from someone else who probably copied theirs as well. But these are important to have in here to avoid lawsuits. So
Okay.
again, there's a ton of options here. There's Termly. I'm going to share my screen real quick. So there's like, look, there's Termly, there's Rocket Lawyer, Forms Law, Proper.io. There's a ton of them. All I did was search for help me write terms of service.
Yep.
So you don't have to use mine, but mine should be okay to get you by. But yeah, if you want to take it to the next step and do your own terms of service and have your own lawyer look at it, I highly recommend it.
Yep.
Okay.
I just shared a link that I've been using that's sponsored by lawyers that I've been using for years for all of my clients and myself. I really like that one. Websitepolicies.com.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, so write your terms and conditions. You don't have to use mine. I'm not a lawyer, so please try to do it legitimately, because you could, something could happen. I don't want to get in trouble, but it's good to have those in there, especially if you're advertising to it. They want to see all that stuff. Okay, cool. So your homework today is really just, I'm not going to share this site with you yet because it's a little bit messy. Tomorrow I'll share this first site with you, and you guys will start messing around with that. So if you want, you can look at the notes. Maybe you can go to undraw.co, possibly start finding some graphics. You can look at this site yourself. I'll put it up here. So we did agentchatter.net, right? So it's going to be under the one pager. So agentchatter.net. So you can look at this yourself, kind of see what you have in store. You can start rewriting the text yourself. What's kind of nice about the ChatGPT, and since I have it going, and then we'll be all finished today, is it's all in one conversation string. So that's how I like to do chat. And what's cool is I can do a new chat, but then go back to this chat and just keep asking it questions. And it'll, as long as you don't make this too long, it will remember everything you just said. So that's how I'm having it rewrite stuff, and it kind of knows how to rewrite it. Okay. So that is the challenge for today. Thank you very much for attending. We'll hopefully finish up this site tomorrow and get going on the CloseBot side of it, which is making the cool demos. I think we'll have time to do the other website, because that's really what all you guys need to have an agency is a website and demos. And then we'll do a couple days on how to market yourself, maybe do some ads, right? And that'll take us to the 30 days nicely. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on the challenge group. Invite your friends. I'm trying to grow the group. And I'll get this recording up as soon as I can. Again, on Friday, I forgot to hit record, but I put another demo up of how to install CloseBot. We're going to do it again, and we're going to do it one more time in this class. So you'll definitely learn how to do all this stuff by seeing me do it again and again. Okay. So that is the course for today. Thank you very much for attending, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Thanks, Josh.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks, Josh.